The thing that fascinates me the most about the Word of God, the Bible, is the cohesiveness of it. How it's threaded throughout the whole Word of God. So, like, there's a verse in Hebrews that mentions about those that are immature in the faith. They're like babies, infants, it says. They're still on milk because infants need milk. They can't chew food, they can't digest it. Stay with me now. And then it mentions how people that are mature in the faith, which is spiritually, they're of full age. They're able to eat solid food because they're able to digest that. They're able to digest truth. And this is what it was referring to, truth. That there's some people that are like infants in their spiritual walk. So like they're not able to digest things. They need milk. They need cookies. You see, they need these things that are easily digestible, that are like sweet nothings. And then you got real spiritual warriors, and be able to digest, some real spiritual connection, this little light of mine, the whole nine, right? What I find so interesting about it though is like, in Colossians chapter 1 verse 27, it talks about the mystery that was hidden from the Gentiles, which was the hope of glory, Christ in you. I want to break down that passage really fast. A Gentile was somebody who wasn't born with the inheritance already, you could say. This little lot of mine, right? This is why it says the mystery that was hidden from the Gentiles, from those that were not already born into the inheritance, right? And that hope of glory, the hope. So anticipation, right? Of glory, of transformation, of glory, of having God's light shine within you. That's the hope of glory, you see. Christ being resurrected in you from the dead. You understand me? The divine feminine and the divine masculine aspects of your brain, which would be your left and right hemisphere, balancing, creating the L, the electrical charge, the God within. You understand me? Spiritual connection to the Father. A complete spiritual being, like Yahusha, Jesus. You see what I'm saying? Christ in you. You know. It's crazy to me that people think that wouldn't be the case. It's usually religious folk. But Jesus said you'll do things far greater than I. How would a mortal human being that's like how religious folk tries to make us seem do something far greater than Jesus, Yahusha, unless ye are gods? And when you awaken to it, then you're able to put that into action. It's because that is what he was talking about, you know. In that particular passage, Colossians, that's Paul. But we're talking about Jesus, because all these sayings throughout the Bible are all connected. Jesus was the one who said, if thine eye be single, thy whole body will be full of light. To me, that sounds like enlightenment. Thine eye? You mean like the single eye, like the third eye, like that one? He was talking about that one. Because that's the L, electrical charge within you. That's pineal, the place where Jacob wrestled with God face to face. Pineal. You see? The Word of God is a mystery that is within you. It's literally within you to uncover. Based upon the work that you do inwardly, and how much you press in to seeking first the kingdom, getting in the presence of God the Most High, that's how inwardly you begin to unravel like a flower, but then outwardly you begin to see. And it's happening at the same time as you unravel within. These things unravel without, as within, so without. And the clarity and the perception begin to align to a lens that help you realize the deeper truth of the text that it was referring to. And that would be you. Going from the alpha point to the omega point. Going from a contracted state of mind to an expanded state of mind. Going from a carnal mind to the mind of Christ. Now we rise.